coaches, Coach Ross Football. I've been away for a while. I apologize for that, but I'm back from a long hiatus to bring you another video talking about a little package that we use in our offense. Basically, it's a pistol formation mixed in with a little bit of Flexbone offense. So stay tuned, and we'll show you what this package is all about. Coach, so what you're doing is you're looking at this this formation right here, and again, this is a formation we call brick, and it's basically just 4 plays, basically all running game out of this, and we handle it as just basically a little bit of a change of pace. We also like to use this in short yardage. Essentially, it's the same with our regular inside zone because it is an inside zone run. We can either call it inside zone left or inside zone right. And the rules, especially with the offensive line, still say the same. We're still looking for double teams to try and take advantage of it. But what we do is we can then bring in our H and our Z receivers and flex them out right off the tackles and use them as a little bit more wing backs. And what we'd like to do is we like to create a little bit of a misdirection. So what we will do is we will add on the inside zone left, and then if depending on which way we are calling the inside zone play, we'll determine whether we send one of either H or Z in a reverse. So then we can essentially run either the inside zone and then fake the reverse, or we can fake the zone and then run the reverse. So again, the whole goal of this little formation, this little package, is to create a little bit of a wrinkle. And also what we were trying to do is we were trying to get these linebackers to see how they react to this motion from these wingback receivers going back in this direction, to see if they move laterally or not, and to see if it creates any kind of open running lanes. If not, and if they typically bite just for the running back, then we will hand it off to one of our speedy receivers who are flexed out here as wingbacks. So again, we are trying to see how these linebackers react. Do they go laterally with the fake, with the wingbacks, or do they focus in on the running back going straight up the middle? And again, like I said, the line, they are still following their basic inside zone blocking schemes. We are trying to locate double teams depending on what kind of front we have here, and then whatever double teams we can, we are working those double teams up to the second level to the linebacker. So essentially the rules all stay the same. So if you've seen some of my previous videos where I talked about my inside zone running scheme and the blocking rules for the offensive line, those essentially stay the same. The targets for the wingback receivers when they go in on the reverses are they are trying to get out wide, trying to get past the hash marks if they can. Again, our outside receivers are just running mandatory vertical routes to try and clear out the space for our corner, for our wing backs, and hopefully the corners are going with them. So they are, again, running mandatory release on the outside release, getting vertical, just trying to clear the space for the reverse if we do happen to run reverse. Now, we do also add on a little bit more to this play too, especially if we see a lot of movement going on with these linebackers and their eyes are focused in on one or two players. Then what we will also do is we will call a peel, a star peel, which means that depending on whatever side we call this reverse. So for example, with this play right here, this would be, just to show you the peel here for the quarterback, it would be an inside zone right. So in other words, Z would be going on the reverse. H would stay in block here. So if we were running the peel, he would fake the inside zone, fake the reverse. Okay, so you got all these linebackers, their eyes first are going to the running back, and then they're going to the wing back, and they just completely forget about the quarterback, and the quarterback will fake the inside zone, and then he will fake the reverse going this way. And then with all that motion and that movement going around, the linebackers, again, their eyes are either on this wing back coming around this side or the running back. They lose focus on the quarterback, and all of a sudden there's wide open space over here to get get upfield and get a good chunk of yardage by the quarterback. So we like to use the quarterback in this run game as well. So it's essentially just 4 plays. We can either call the inside zone to the left or right, and we would call it inside zone, fake Z reverse, or fake H reverse, depending which direction it's going. Or we will call fake the zone and then call the reverse to either side, whether it go to Z or the H. And then the last play after that would be, we could run it to either side, either be the fake zone, fake reverse, star peel. So again, this peel could go either way. Now these wingbacks are not both going in motion at the same time. So if we call the inside zone to the right, then Z is doing the reverse. If we call the inside zone to the left, then H is doing the reverse. And whichever one is not doing the reverse is staying in here to block the backside to add for a little bit more protection. So we only have one player at a time going in motion on that reverse, because if you don't, you have both of them at the same time, it creates a little bit of chaos here in the backfield, and you're going to have players bumping into each other, and obviously it's going to throw off the timing a little bit. So that is essentially our 4 little play package. We call this the brick package here, and it's just a little wrinkle that we like to add in to use towards short yardage, or just throw it in there as a little bit of a change of pace to kind of give the defense another look and another thing to worry about. And you can essentially don't have to change personnel. We can go straight from our 2x2, because H, again, in our 2x2 formation is going to be the slot receiver on the left. Z will be the slot receiver on the right. So if we just call brick, we can just give a signal to the formation, and they just slide right in without having to change any kind of personnel. So this is a great little change of pace, little formation. It's a simple little package to install, and very, very useful for our offense. So if you enjoy this, I hope it helps you out. It's a great little package to run. It's simple and easy to teach. All right, in this cut up right here, you're going to see we are in our brick formation here, and we are going to run a fake zone to the inside, because we had, on this first drive here, we had already featured the running back, so we knew that the team right here was going to focus first in on our running back, and we sneak in our Z here on a quick reverse when he scores for a touchdown. Again, we are watching the movement of these players, and we're watching where their eyes are going. So we are having coaches paying attention to certain aspects of the defense to see if we can take advantage of something they are not paying attention to. So here, this is just a simple little fake zone Z reverse, and you'll see that there creates a nice little running lane, because a lot of the team is focused here. A lot of the defense, is focused in on the running back, up the gut here for the potential score, and we sneak in the Z here on an easy little touchdown here to the outside. And you can see the running lane right here, that it's wide open. It's a good little block from our H right here, who takes that end and pretty much just pancakes him. It's a nice little easy score. Now this is basically the 2-point conversion. It's just the same play, but right now we are coming back the opposite way here, and we are coming back here with our H on the reverse, the opposite side. And I'll play that back just a little bit more so you can see. Again, you can see all the players here. Their eyes are, again, on this running back, and they try and focus in on the running back. They're all moving this way, and they don't see our H coming back away on the reverse, the opposite side. And this is an example of our star peel. So we are going to, again, fake the Z on the reverse. We're going to fake the zone first. We're going to fake the Z on the reverse, the opposite side. And again, it creates a lot of movement here in the linebackers, and they're going to get moving laterally. They're going to focus first in on the running back, and then they're going to also be following along with the Z, and then the quarterback just peels here for a huge gain here. Wide receiver again runs his guy off, so there's a lot of open space, and this is what we're trying to take advantage of, because we noticed it earlier in the game that they were following the running back and following the wing back, so we could take advantage of this open space here, and that's exactly what we did. and you can see this player right here over pursues, and there's the natural running lane right here. The game here, this is just an example of the just the straight up inside zone on this. So we saw we could take advantage of it because we saw the open space here. So in this play right here, we actually had run the reverse a couple times earlier on in the game, and we saw these players here, these defenders on the outside chasing. So we saw a lot of open space to get a quick hitter up the middle with our inside zone. And so we were able to use different options with this formation throughout the course of the season, and it worked out well for us. And again, you can see what the sticks are. This is about a 2nd and 2, 2nd and 3. So real good formation for short yardage, goal line type offense. We'd like to use it. And again, we just a lot of times like to use is just a change of pace type of formation to kind of give the defense a little bit more of a different look, to just get them one more thing to worry about. And we also show that we can use 2 or 3 different options without having to change the formation. This is a simple little play call, either by the signals or by the wristband, that we can take advantage of. And again, give the defense one more thing to worry about. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, I'm sorry for the long break from not putting out any kind of content. There will be more content coming here soon. If you have any questions, hit them up in the comments, and I'll be happy to answer them for you. Again, if you like what you see, give it a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of this content, or if you like any other content I've had in the past. Again, there's going to be more content coming here soon. So until then, coaches, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.